All right. Good evening, captains. Hopefully everyone is doing well. We have some caps here already. Before we get into it, thank you so much for hopping onto the bridge tonight. Captains, do me a huge favor. If you haven't already, hit that like button to help get this stream out, and then also it'll help it afterwards when it becomes a VOD. But with that said, let's go! Okay. First, let's see who's here. My caps, we have Eric, sir. How are you?
Captain on the bridge.
Hopefully you're well. No, now, maybe someday. Yes. Rebecca, how are you?
Admiral, if you will come with me.
And we have Exotic, sir.
Admiral, if you will come with me.
The new Galax is snoozy time. I suspect some white powder was involved in the naming of some of these traits. It's quite interesting, the names of some of these, or the description, I should say. He's having an old man nap. That's not that far from the truth, but I did have a late run because for some reason the video that we did for the actual reaction took 40 minutes to sort of process, and in that time, like, what's going on? So what I had done is actually just re-uploaded the video, and then that one went through no problem. So I don't know why that happened, so I had to wait for that. So my run actually started around like 9 o'clock. So there's that. Bruno, old man nap, love them anyways, regardless, love them.
Captain on the bridge.
I should be doing the same, except the sleep till morning thing. I'm getting everything ready for the old KDF Recruit for the free-to-play account. Nice. I already have one on my console, and I have 2 on my PC, so I don't need to make another one. But it would be nice if they could sort of add something to each, event, that recruiting event. Just a little bit more incentive, I have to use a Maelom Warbird for a battle cloak, but it'll do. Yeah, it's okay. I'm thinking about doing another KDF Recruit and using my legendary sim for nice. I never finished the one on my main. On my main, I've only been able to force myself through about half the story. To be honest, same here. Tony, you're better than me in terms of the story. I don't think I've maybe done 1, maybe 2. Let's see how this one goes. But at least, again, you started it. It's there. You can work on it anytime you want. I got like all done, but the 25. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, meh. Ferretin Fangs and Lunge and large crowds makes these melee kills soar. Interesting. You turn into a mobile blending machine. Nice. Space Boy! Hello, how are ya? It's off my KDF Recruits, even though I kind of hate alts now. Can you say it's another 2 Admiralty cards? I mean, yeah. Documents! Captain, how are you doing?
Captain on the bridge.
Shorts! How are you doing, Cap?
Captain on the bridge.
We have also Alternative.
Captain on the bridge.
I hate the Mokai. Yeah, they're not fun. Styled, I'm doing good, Cap. How about you?
Captain on the bridge.
I'm doing okay, Rebecca. Again, late run, but it was actually really good. It's actually a little cooler than... Oh, sorry. I won't say cooler, but it wasn't as cold as it was yesterday. There was no real wind, so I actually enjoyed my run tonight. Nice and crisp. There. Cap Whip, hello! How are you?
Captain on the bridge.
CJ, hello, sir.
Admiral, if you will come with me.
They are definitely Star Trek Tecmo Babble, yeah. What DPS did you get on your run? Probably a good 5 clicks, if that. I'm here now, as always. Ami, how are you? How are you?
Captain on the bridge.
Alright, so before we get on there, Caps. Now, I know I did a bit already on this, but a couple things happened today. So one, this bad boy came up. So let's just close this for now. Okay, let's just close this for now. Let's concentrate on this. Okay, so what did I say? Okay, what did I say? I said in the videos leading up to this, it would have made more sense, or even after they revealed the crossfield, it would make more sense if you put a Styx in there. Make even more sense if you put the Acheron. Someone said it was new. Okay, I get that. So then the Styx, which at least, you know, we can say that it was the Acheron was a refit of this. You can somewhat say it was in this Terran story arc. Regardless, the crossfield wasn't. Now, of course, a lot of people were saying they wanted the Mirdani in it. Well, other than its trait, it didn't make sense because you didn't see it in the story. Period, point blank. The trait, though, is on the Mirdani, quite attractive. And a lot of people probably would have, you know, bit the bullet. Now, when it comes to the Styx, captains that know me, you know that I think it looks like a cockroach. And when the Acheron was revealed or released, it was a cockroach with a hammerhead. I don't, or just a hammerhead shark. I can't unsee what I see, nor what I see in my head. So this was nothing that attracted me to the bundle at all. And overall, I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure I can say I'm not going to get the bundle. With that said, we now got the stats of the ships. So let's close her off. And then let's just kind of bring back all the other ones here, for the sake of them being here all together. When I look at the overall package and go back to what Kale said on stream, saying that he messaged the team on the weekend, but they had quote unquote planned this already. Well, yes, you can tell that they were taking the comments, the disappointment, the underwhelmness of everyone, their comments to heart, fearing that they weren't going to make any sort of money on this bundle. And I think that's a fair, you know, thing. And in a panic move, was the Terran 6 the best choice of the three that I had mentioned? The Acheron, the Styx, and the Mirdani. Styx makes more sense than the Mirdani, but the Mirdani has a better trait. The Acheron would have made huge thematic sense for the bundle. Crossfield still is kind of weird. Now, I'm glad they didn't replace it and they just added it. Right? They just added. Having said that, the one thing I will just get out of the way now, since it just popped in my head. So, the details of this, and I think I wrote it down here, 1 divided by... So now, we can safely assume, taking the keys out, because there's 13 keys in this thing, and I'll read off what it comes with, but when he read off what includes in the bundle, so the 13th anniversary bundle, it's 17,500 Zen. Of course, 25% off its first release, which brings it down to 13,125. So that's 6 ships, actually technically 7 with the free T6 ship coupon. Having said that, each ship is now 1,875. Account unlock, all the ships, plus the extra fluff. That's not bad. Okay, if you are already someone that doesn't have the crossfield, or are into the Terran and love, you know, don't have the 6 but want it, and or want Terran versions of the ships that we already own, 1,875, that's not bad. You add in, you factor in the other stuff, what they've added here to the list. Let's see here. You also have like a exclusive Terran skin. I think Thomas said that is locked to the bundle. So like I said, I mentioned there's a T6 coupon. The 3 items that are locked to this as well is there's a universal kit module that's a warp bubble rupture, apparently. on ground. Of course, the Beverly Boff, we called that. Would have been nice if we would have had more, like perfect opportunity to put Emperor Wesleyan, Ilea, you know, anyone else that has been there, or the 3 captains of the factions. That would have been awesome. And then, of course, the Terran EV suit that we see at the beginning of the actual arc itself. 6 ship slots, 6 T, 6X upgrade tokens, 13 ultimate tech upgrades, and 13 keys. So if we're talking about worth it, cost-wise, I'd say so it's worth it. But you'd also have to like want everything. I don't want everything, nor do I need everything. So just saying. I'm gonna catch up here, chat, quickly, because I've babbled for a bit. DM'd you some potential sound comments. Oh my god, DJ. Jonathan, Captain, how are ya?
Captain on the bridge.
Oh, we have intriguing.
Admiral,
A
if you will come
giant
with me.
cockroach starts slapping the screen. The mirror warship is what I read. And see, again, that makes sense for the trait, but it doesn't make sense for the theme. So, you know, the trait and also slash what we would say, you know, what we want. But I totally get that, though. Mike, Acheron, Charon ships were impressive until lost in Terran Universe until 2400s. Mike, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
Your head needs to play more StarCraft. Me? Yet Hammerhead captured Starship is still cool. Apparently they were going to put out the blog Monday. Yes, Kale did say that. Glad they didn't, because it did not include the sticks. So they're changing that. Styles, if they put the mirror warship in the bundle, it would cost a lot more. Cryptic makes a lot of the selling ships like this for the trait. That's true, but again, all these, you know, promo ships have already, you know, made a transition into the MUDs bundle. So it's just another way. The Merdani, if they would have decided to go with the Merdani, I think people would have accepted if they would, you know, up the cost a little bit. But because it was the sticks, they said, you know what, just to appease everyone, let's just throw it in there, get this out the door, and let's make our numbers, is kind of what I feel had happened. Is...
Mixed mapping. Hello, sir.
Admiral, if you will come with me.
I think 17,500 is... And I might have heard wrong. We can actually listen to it here. I do have the stream, so we can check. Of course, we'll find out all tomorrow. How you doing, McStud? I'm disappointed no Pike hair buff. It's tearing goodbye for me. I don't think I'm... I see what you did there. I like that. I want everything. Exotic Trizbabble, sorry. I won't be getting the bundle. Fair enough. They could have got me with the Galax being a sovereign with pod and... Ooh, Eric, that... that sounds so delicious. I'd have to agree with you. Fallen, Preacher, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
32C Mud Bundle win? Yeah, probably sometime this year. No, Kale said 17 before discount. K. There we go. So yeah, before discount, so then with the 25, it's 13. It's just like what the cost of last year's bundle. The 11th bundle was disappointed like this or worse. I'd say the 11th was a disappointment to me because it was released in the year of the Klingon, and you put in 2 Federation ships. That just blows my mind. Whoever made that decision needs to be airlocked. Just saying. It just makes sense. Year of the Klingon, you give us a legendary, anniversary bundle, and you give us 2 Klingons and 2 Fed ships. That you could have made more money if you would have just put in the missing Negvar and Bort, and then released the Excel and Horatio on their own. So that's my 2 ECs on that. The 11th bundle was, yes, would have loved a Terran Star Cruiser with more shark-like the Galaxy. Yeah, 11th was worse. I found the 11th would have been better. So one more Legendary Arcadia ship. Great. Fire. And the fire dog is... I do like the fire tard. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, the bundle right now is worth it with all of what is in it so far. Because the whole... If you're just talking about the ships, it's less than a cost of a 25% sale, if I'm not mistaken. Because if you take the... What is it that they usually do? Let's just clear this. Times 0.25. So yeah, so 750. Yeah, so even on a 25% sale, the 6 ships, 7 I guess, 7 ships, cost less than a C-Store individual ship with a 25% sale. So, you know, that's not that bad cost-wise for the bundle if you want the whole thing. Now, what really sucks is probably since the 10th anniversary bundle, a lot of us have already that and or working towards it. But for the ones that have it already, that is one of the kind of kick in the aft. You know, that why would you include a ship that most of us have already? I would have almost rather them take off the crossfield and put in the Terran sticks. So, I don't know. That again, just my 2ECs, nothing too crazy on that. But now I know Thomas also did say that the skins were redone on the Crossfield and Hestia, which actually he tweeted out. Do I have that here? I do. So, you know, I'm never going to knock him on the work that he does. Obviously, he does great work. And the other thing that he said and mentioned was there's going to be actually some more ships that are going to Picard from Stowe. So that's awesome. Again, you can't knock him. He just does the pretty ship work, which it is pretty. I will say, though, I found that the Hydra was skinnier than I thought it would be. Like, profile-wise, it was like too squat. Like, they just literally squashed it. But, you know, again, you can't knock the Hestia. I like the nacelles here, actually, how he's done the nacelles on this. This makes a lot more sense to me, personally. So I do love the work that he's done there on that. There was also his redo on the Crossfield, but again, I can't get behind the ship. It's just not a ship that I like necessarily, but I know there are others that do like it, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, and I do have the 10-4 weekly here just in case, but that's when I listened to it, it felt like there were certain moments that they were just sort of, I don't say talking over each other. They kind of do it all, but you know when there's someone that needs to just make the point, and then they just won't stop it, or they need to stop someone because they've already done the thing and whatever. It just, the lag didn't help on their end of watching it, of course, but it just felt, I don't know, excited or whatever have you in presenting this bundle, but it just felt very odd. That's just my opinion there. But so again, great work to Thomas, of course, because you know, over the past years, all of his work here has been normally done in his own personal time, right? So we can't really knock him for that, as much as, you know, we kind of lump him sometimes in the whole thing. He's not responsible for the system stuff, you know, but loved what he said and what he had to contribute there. Again, regarding about the ship stuff going into Stowe, of course. And I think, from my understanding, something about the Aquarius possibly being redone for the actual ship that we use, the Odyssey. it's not going to be released yet, but it will be soon or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Again, I've only used that on a thematic build. So there is that. Then we get into these lovely, because I just wanted to go over that again. And so I said this already many times. The Aquarius was a ship that never really appealed to me, and I did say at numerous occasions that we'll have to wait and see, right? It's always about wait and see, obviously. And I will say this is the strongest ship that stood out to me in terms of traits and overall appeal. The traits sounded kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Something about stacking torp spreads. I like torp spreads. Yes, please. And I love how this came to you literally loaded with torpedoes. So this is the one that is, I believe it is pilot, but it also has command. And that subspace depth charge thing was, I believe, one of the animations that I saw. It looks like also another form of torpedo, just kind of more circular. So interesting. If I were to get this, I would probably use what I will be getting from my last year's reward would be the warhead launcher, dual warhead launcher for photon torpedoes. Now, the trait there was the interesting thing about the whole stacking of torp spreads. So that's going to be fun and interesting to see, and you can of course obviously put that on any ship. So that's moved over to the on the fence on the fence of that. Plus, again, the thing for me is this is technically quote unquote canon. It's stuck in the aft of the Odyssey is kind of what Thomas said there. The seating, you can make it work. I think you can make this work. Obviously, it does have the command there, at least Concentrate Firepower 3, but the pilot stuff, and from what Exotic tested out or recorded in the parses, there was an increase of performance there for at least the 2 powers that I used. Like, I think double, I believe, Exotic. So, again, we can make this work. There's another shot of it there. It almost reminded me of what's Seven's ship that we saw her in when she was a kid. Does anyone remember the name of that ship? Where she was with her parents, and it was just literally, it almost looked like a shuttle, but it had warp missiles like that. That's kind of what this was giving me the vibes off of. Let's catch up with chat here quickly since that's done. I might get it next Christmas. We need 32 legendary captain bundle now. Yeah, they were actually not his personal work. Right. I might get the Hestia version with a coupon. Yeah, same here. Intriguing. Hydra is my Y-Wing from Star Wars. Yeah, we'll get to that when we get over there. Scott, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
Hydra the Y-Wing was splitting his cells, yeah. Our time for sleep. Have fun. Eric, thank you for stopping by, sir. Appreciate it.
Live long.
Riz! How are you, sir?
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Oh, the World Raider had all beams. Yes. Well, it does have a torpedo launcher still. Feature, it comes with torpedoes and torpedo trait. I think it would make a good CSC build. Call sign! How are you, Cap?
Captain on the bridge.
Of the disco ships, my favorite design is Europa. I do like that ship too. Followed by the Shepherd class, not a fan of any other defense designs. Fair enough. The Janeway call. About 20%? Okay. The Raven? Okay, it was the Raven. Alright. How are you holding up? Good. We're just kind of going over this lovely new bundle that's going to be dropping. But it came with all beams, no torps. Right. No, yeah, it's... just okay. For me, it doesn't matter. Any ship could be made into anything. That's just my sort of way of playing. So if it's not going to be performing obviously to its potential, but again, Stowe is so easy. We can get through it. Chris, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
I almost did a double take when I saw that. Yeah. So yeah, this is now on the maybe list for me to get individually. The Eagle, I think is what they call it, the Eagle. Yeah. So the Nebi was the other thing too that I was leaning towards, and so they took the sec def off and they just gave it 2 hangar bays. I like the idea of it. I really do. I like the idea of it being just a Nebula non-science ship, because really, when I build up my battle pancake, I don't use a lot of psi powers. You know, that's not just my play style. So this is still interesting to me. Now I believe it was power. And of course, you get the Terran versions of the Valkyrie fighter. So, and it's just kind of a skin thing. There's no real difference between that and the ones we got off the Seneca in Norway. The console was some sort of Tetrion thing. I'm like, okay, that's not sure. Tetrion and trait, I don't think it was nothing special to me. Personally, I was looking to get the monitor for my Cypher, but no sec def means no way. Yeah, fair enough. So that automated heavy Tetrion emitters, that doesn't really... But hey, it's there, right? Of course, you can use it on any ship. The Tachyon Piercer, I believe it's called. Something about chain in beams, sure. Great. That's not going to help me, but that's okay. Trez doing all beams instead of torps. Not me? No. No. A ship will always have torps for me. Sam, how's it going?
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Right now in game, there are a bunch of baby beaters in orbits. This one. Yeah. Wish the Mirror Crossfield was replaced with a Terran Connie warship, but appreciate them listening. Appreciate your videos. Oh, well, thank you, Chris. I thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. Like I've always said, this is more just my personal thoughts, and it's sharing my love for Star Trek and Star Trek Online, right? I wouldn't spend all my free time that I have at the end of the day playing this game, streaming this game, making videos, you know, if I didn't actually love it, you know. I see the Tetrion stuff, and it makes me think of the Star Trek Armada powers from the Nebula in that game. And maybe that was an ode to it. I never played those games. The seating, you got at least you got recursive shearing. You can put that on there. For me, I said in the video, I can make this a slap yourself with the destabilization warp core power from Miracle Worker, and then put, of course, torpedoes and or beams in. I do like exceed rate limits. The idea of it, at least that has a visual. You know, with the pilot reroute power to weapons. It's just, it sounds cool, and I guess really, you know, there was no real visual like either a FAW and or beam overload, but I use, you know, surgical strikes. You know, Exotic and I were DMing earlier, and he likes surgical strikes. I like surgical strikes because of the slowed fire rate and the idea of it just being more powerful hits but less visual spam. You know, reroute actually gives haste to the weapon to your target. ERL I actually do like using. So this, I can see myself having fun with this ship. It's not, you know, blowing me away. I'd say between this and the Aquarius or the Eagle actually blew me away a little bit more. And there's another shot of course, we already saw this there in the sea store, or the shipyard actually, because the skin got on there on holodeck. Now we'll move on here to the, what do you call it? The Hydra, the one that we were kind of messing around in our head that we want. Stuff. So what did they listen to? I'm out of the loop. What's going on? Oh, Sam, yeah, they saw the reaction of the the players, us, when they revealed the 5th ship being the promo ship, being Crossfield. And they made a decision today to add the sticks to the bundle without adding any cost to it. So it's the same cost as last year's anniversary bundle, but now you get, 7 ships if you include the tier 6 ship coupon, and the cost of that with all the extra fluff is literally less than a single C store ship on a 25% sale. Still not worth it for me, but that's just me. Scott wonders why the monitor didn't have something to do with repulsors like that. That's a good point. I think the only repulsors sort of trait that helps it is the Gargamel, the one that pushes, or no, pulls, as opposed to pushes. That would have been interesting. Bruno, Captain, how are you doing?
Captain on the bridge.
And the world Razor Triz. Yeah. Is the sticks supposed to be the ISS Charon? I think so. I believe that ship was released years ago. So it is older, but it is also a torpedo platform. I feel like they're doing this just for a reaction. They drop something good. 100%. 100%. Which ship would look the best with... Nothing, Mr. Elf. Nothing.
Admiral, if you will come with
smaller. Oh, the Charon. Sorry. No. Yeah. That's kind of... Yes. Sorry. The actual ship in Discovery. Something like that. Just a more smaller version, as Capwit said. Based on the Charon. Yes, it's based on it. Yes. Sorry. I just got a Superior Infiltrator for 200 EC on the exchange. Ooh! Congrats. How much are they supposed to be? So now the Hydra. I think I had to listen to it twice, but this is supposed to be a 5.2. Captains, if you saw the stream, let me know, but I think that's 7 mil. Holy gee, someone went a whoopsie. So now can name it ISS Red Skull, yeah. So this is supposed to be a 5.2. If I'm not mistaken, I love all the Federation ships, but biased towards the Defiant, yeah. Did you have the Adamant then, Bruno? The Galactica, so say we all. So the console on this, apparently what Jonathan said, is a baby MVAM. I like that, baby MVAM. So it's only 60 seconds, and then you get to do this sort of animation of phaser fire that kind of rains down on your targets. It's a little flashy, of course, a little bit more flashy than I would like, but it's there. I like the idea of just the 60-second one. I would have loved to have had the MVAM actually integrated as opposed to a console slot, but it's there for you. We have ideas for this already. Definitely going to get this one. Definitely going to get the Prometheus. There's no doubt. But I'm going to go quickly here to the... I didn't realize how skinny this was. Where is that? We don't have to, we're not going to play it. But when they were going over the ships here, so like, so yeah, there's the Eagle. Where is that? There it is. You know, like I said, it looks like reminds me of the Raven, and yeah, it has that animation that when you do the pilot maneuvers, the nacelles retract and then they go back out. This is the Aquarius actual the old one. But when they were showing off the Sirius, oh, we'll leave that one for last. Of course, this is when they were talking about the bundle stuff here, of what came in the bundle. So I didn't really expect how thin this ship would look like. This is a really thin looking ship. And you can kind of really see it when Kale was flying it with his balanced powers. What? So at the front there, I guess it's not torpedo launchers, but I think in my head it's going to be that console that comes with it. But yeah, I just wanted to point it out that this was just very odd looking decision, or odd decision to make it an Intel. It is what it is. We're still going to get it. We're still going to, be able to make do with it as always. Of course, he takes it there to the Argala there. So we'll close that, head back here. So yeah, baby MVAM. And then its experimental weapon is that armed loitering munition, which I think in my head is that those little pods there at the front of the saucer. I like the idea of it. Apparently it's going to keep firing like phaser cannon fire, and then once a shield is down on an NPC, it'll just launch itself to it. So I guess it's kind of cool. I don't think there's really a mechanic of that, so the cannon fire is coming from that thing and not, so sure, I'd still go probably with the quantum launchers on the Defiant, the Adamant, if I was going to put anything there. Then, of course, that trait, the Strike Group Command. So I do like the name of that. I'm not going to lie. The name of that was cool. The Strike Group Command Authority. You get the bonus damage for your fighter, for your frigates, and, of course, the multi-vector gets a huge bonus damage. So bonus, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Spencer says, and it is Cat 2 when it ever says it says bonus. So interesting. Obviously something we will use when we get that. And the seating here, well, full Commander Intel with the Lieutenant Commander Pilot. We can make that work. We can make that work. There's a shot of it. This one is serious. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was a huge a 4/4. It is command. It's got that going for it, I guess. But with no fix of the lance, it's kind of fallen at the bottom of the 4 ships for me. If I'd had to rank it, this particular ship, it's at the bottom. And its console is that weird shield, another shield sort of gimmick. The visuals were like, okay, sure. And then the trait was the best offense, increase energy weapon damage based on current shield power. Well, that's going to suck because when you're facing the Borg, it's gone. So it doesn't sound too appealing to me whether it performs differently. Obviously, people will tell me otherwise, but this was the weakest offering for me, even though it did have full command with Miracle Worker. This was weaker. I mean, it seems like we have similar ship with command and Miracle Worker, because I know I've combined command with the Warp Core destabilization power there from Miracle Worker. But you can, again, make this work easily with the CEA and, of course, Concentrate Firepower. So yeah, that to me was the weakest of the bunch. 5 to us, since in canon ISS Charon is the one that only fortress and ship. Devs have seen too much of Baby Shark. I have a timer on. It's more like was in the show. Looks nothing like an eagle. No. Why does make me think the Vestatriz? Which one? The Hydra? Viper launch tubes. Viper launch tubes, yeah. The front of it. Look like escape pods. Yes. Escape pod. I originally thought it was torpedo launchers. That's kind of what I thought. Influence? Triz DC. Oh no, what did I do? Why? What? Oh, I see. I sees what you means. I sees what you means. "100% gonna get the Hydra class experimental and launch like a tiny ship." Yeah, it's kind of like a sort of munitions platform, and then as soon as the shields go down, it just launches itself for kinetic damage. Seems like a lot of people are meh over the ships lately. They are new ships, but they're just new skins of older ships that we already have. Kind of, that's how it's sort of been already over the years, really. The Galaxy family never get a decent console. It's yeah. Robo, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
Maybe with ship bundles not doing so great, they'll start doing more campaign content. I kind of wish. I got the vibe there from them when they were talking about doing other stuff with content, was they just don't have time. You know, I get it that they don't have the time to do XYZ or whatever that the players want, and they have a schedule to adhere to, and straying away from that would take away, take away money from them, essentially. Maybe the price is expensive as always. I mean, it's the same price as last year's bundle, and they've added another promo ship. So there's 2 promo ships in there for the same price as it was last year with just the one. Razer has a good console. I love it. I will put that on my Galax, so at least it looks like the Lance is doing something. Yeah, but they're Terran ships. Yeah, no, you're right. Native Gamer, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
So tomorrow they're going to be releasing the blog for this. We'll go over it as well again. After we sleep on it, we'll probably, have a clearer head on what we want. If we want, or what we're going to get. But they have so many ships now, Triz, couldn't they afford to make a breather and make some story? If story was to make them money, yes. And we've kind of talked about this before, where I think most of us would pay for a new season or content in that aspect. But we get these stories for free, but what they make money off of is the ships. And it's also like an immediate, I look at their stream today, 600 people. Whenever you say new ships, 600 people plus were there today. So the interest is in new ships. So they've locked themselves to that sort of model of that's how they're going to make money. Would I be willing to pay for content for story, just like other games do? Yeah. Like some sort of battle pass or story pass or whatever, arc pass. I would definitely do that if it meant them to expand more on stories and not give us one story every quarter. It's not that they don't have the time. It doesn't make them money because, no baby player's happy. Yeah, Scott. Card Z. Hello, how are you, Cap? I wish they would make more non-fed ships. Trying to get sick of fed ships and definitely sick of Terra ships. Fair enough. You're not the first one I've seen make that comment in the comments we received over covering Stowe in the last year or 2 years. I would like them to concentrate more on KDF and Romulan. Would I get more of them? There would be a ship here and there, yes, for the KDF side. I do want the board port, the legendary board port, so I can give that to my Klingon as of course, the flagship. Gotta catch them all, yeah. That stream was weird today right? You know what I mean? I wasn't the only one, right? I can't put my finger on it, but it's the way, it was almost the way they're interacting each other. The energy was kind of meh. I can't put my finger on it. They could do more story, have not had a good since V'ger episode. Yeah, that V'ger episode was absolutely awesome. Like, I didn't mind doing the 1 hour arc, the 1 hour story every time we needed to do our daily. One day I'll get my T6 Kazon carrier with Raider pets. Nice, Scott. Big sad about the Monitor Nebula not getting more tactical. Yeah. It would have been nice if it was a 4-3. 4-3, no sec def, hanger pets. You know, yeah, I agree there. Galaxy got to be tactical, so the Equinox, you know, go on Monitor instead became a lame carrier. Nope, fair enough. Yeah, the Kazon don't get enough love. The Kazon don't get enough love. Yeah, so yeah, I mean overall, if I had to quickly rank the anniversary bundle so far, definitely first is the 10th, second would be the 12th. I would say the 13th is going to be yeah, I'd make that the third, and then the 11th be the last. Is kind of my thought on that. Crap bundle. See, sir, how you doing?
Admiral, if you
Have the
will come
Kazon
with
got
me.
any good ship? No. Wait, didn't we get like that one ship, that small little I keep saying a pawn because this icon when you're in a team with one, it looks like a pawn. Depends on how much you want an account unlock sticks. There's that too. There are some people who like this. You know, there's some people who like this before the sticks was added, and that's okay. If they like it, have at her, right? Heavy Raider is awesome fun. Is that the one? Okay, the Kazon. I was gifted that years ago. I don't even think I used it actually, but we may have to. So, and it has a bridge. Oh God, that comes from a time when they were giving us bridge with these ships. So, yeah. So I mean, there it is. I don't feel as underwhelmed now, but still. Nothing gonna push me to get the bundle at this point. I have so many T5 boxes, I can get several of them. Yeah, from opening boxes. So, all right. So we spent a good time, or at least I did, talking about it, and I want to get excited about it. I really do. And for some reason, the ship that popped out to me more out of this bundle was the Eagle. So that is now on the radar, and I don't have to get all these ships all at once, you know. So we'll start off with Prometheus, and then we'll see how I feel. Then we might go for the Eagle next, and then the Monitor, the Gal Extra. As much as I do like the Cygnus skin, it just doesn't feel that different of a ship to me to get it. Plus the trait and console are like, bleesh. Even I'm gonna go. Eesh. Sticks doesn't interest me, nor does the Crossfield because I already have that, nor does even having the Terran catch-up skin. So there is that. So tonight, Caps, we are going to go and do our... What time is it? Yeah, we'll just do 2 to get their dailies in a little bit. And then we'll do our daily event run for the Extra Dill and Marks. Hydra Monitor, Cygnus. Eagle, Hydra Monitor, Cygnus. In the order that, yeah, I'd say for me it's the Hydra, Eagle, Monitor, Sirius. I got my flying eyeball. Nice. How do you like it? Oh, you call it that? Cygnus. I was pleasantly surprised that the ship doesn't drift much. It doesn't have a lot of, you know, movement in it. What in the... What is that? Is that a robe? Oh, it's a board thing. Where's the head? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it has a tail. What? Oh, I took the trail. I did. How? I would say, how'd you do that? But I'm pretty sure it's the whole... I thought it was a little robot driving the body. Never gonna bring back the classic Phoenix upgrades? I don't think so. I thought it was a little robot driving your body. That's quite... How long did it take you to find that little configure? Oh my god, that's just wrong on so many levels. You should make him have the Twitch head so that that thing moves a lot more. That's a creepy crab, people. It's cool. It's cool. Lots of genetic experimentation. Oh, jeez. What? Jeez. Unleash Mecha Lobster. Okay, bye. That was weird. That was absolutely weird. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of more positive response from it, that they just added it, and you know, the clarification that was great, even right on the Twitter feeds saying, yeah, no extra cost here, we just threw it in there. I shall have nightmares, right? It was good. It was good. So again, Prometheus is definitely first on the list, so we'll get that essentially day one, because we have a tier 6 ship coupon anyways. Looks like a Borg experiment and gone wrong. Again, I thought it was a little robot driving the body. I'm like, when did that happen? Where did I miss that boat? Or when did I miss that boat? Okay, let's do this. Again, we're just gonna do this because these tunes are the ones I actually did get and turn in some dilithium. I wonder how long it's going to take for the dilithium to convert. Hopefully not that long, but it saved resources for me. That's what I'm more happy about, to be honest. Turns out when the entire community hates the money grab. 100%. Could you imagine, Zeke, if there was no pitchforks about the adamant changes, those console changes? We would have been stuck with what we got. Again, so much for their statement of they don't want to make players' old purchases feel, you know, obsolete. You know, then stop it. I like Jeremy's approach, Jonathan's, I should say, Jonathan's approach, and just, you know, buff it. Just buff it. Yeah, just do that. That's an easier thing to do than actually nerfing it. But the adamant console was definitely super OP. That needed to be adjusted, but don't nerf it to Kingdom Come, you know? My boots always floating free. Oh, that's freaky. What? Why would your boots float? Why is the boots floating? Why is the boots floating? Oh, captains, I'd love to give you guys an update, because I'm sure you guys remember that when I got back from my holidays, I was let go. So I had my interview today, and this was the same job that, this was the job that is within my industry that I've been working for like the last 18 years. And typically, of the 2-3 interviews I've gone through over the years, those have always lasted about max half an hour. This one was an hour and a half, and I have to say I was pretty I was pretty happy with myself in one moment in the interview. And plus, I overall I think the interview went well, so much so that I met with the managers of 2 divisions. One, the overhead door division, and the other, the dock door division, or the dock side division. So they both interviewed me. And there was a moment in the interview where the manager of the overhead door side asked me how much I was racking in over the years from being, you know, from my tenure at Creative Door, Assa Abloy, and Sims. And I said that'd be anywhere from 400,000 to the highest about 600,000. And he kind of paused me like, I'm sorry, how much? Like, yeah, around that much. And, you know, I'd always log my things, and we'd always have sale meetings to let me know how I'm doing. And if not, I would log it myself just to, you know, to keep track of it. And he said, so just to let you know, here it's a high pace volume, blah, 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 blah. And that seems low to me. He's like, just to give you an idea, our lowest sort of performing salesman is makes 1 point something in their sales, and 1 point to 2 million, depending on, oh hey, Jean-Luc Picard, Jean-Luc Dixon. Nice. I like how you did that. Who is that? It's Captain H. So, and I'm like, okay, well, then this is where I don't say I got him, or I think I impressed him, because he's like, I don't understand why it's only that much, and this is how much. You're like, well, and I said, in the 2 jobs that I had at Assa Abloy and at Sims, I was working with nothing. All I had to go off is what I could bring in out of nothing. Cold calling, seeing old customers, and, you know, working my way through competitive quotes here and there, and of course finding out that I'm too high, and then I'd lose it by the time I follow up on it, yada yada yada. And, you know, when I was at Creative Door, the time that I was there the longest, that was our budgets between 2 salesmen was about 500 to 600k a year. And he's like, yeah, but that doesn't make sense to me, blah blah blah. And I said, well, okay, so how much does your salesman quote? The the highest performing salesman, she's about 4 million to 5 million. I'm like, that's pretty much how much I'm quoting to. What's their approval rating? 40%. Okay. So I said I would always be up against Ultralight, like this company that I was interviewing for, and or everyone else in the door industry. It's a very small industry. There's about 3-4 big players there. And I said to him, well, if she's getting the approval of something that I was also quoting at, guess what? I'm not going to get that in my numbers, am I? And he kind of like, oh wait, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Because our quoting numbers was the same. I just didn't get the approvals. And he even told me in the interview that, yeah, they just go to it's a race to the bottom for them. They just want the job. They don't care. But they are logistically able to go down that low but still make good margin at about 30 to 40% clip, as opposed to 15 to 20 at my other places, because they've established very, very good relationships with their suppliers and logistic lines. So that moment where I told him that, I can tell his face was like, oh yeah, that's right. You know. So other than that, you know, it was a really good interview. I was telling them about a lot of my experience. They wanted my experience. So, and then I got taken to a tour of the 2 buildings that they own, and I did not realize how big their operation was. I thought for the longest time Creative Door, my original employer there, was the biggest company in my city, and I was so wrong. I was so wrong. So, and you know, at the end of the interview, I said, listen, I don't like saying this, but we spent an hour and a half talking. I'd like to think that, you know, that there is a relationship that can be formed here with me coming on, even though this is not my cup of tea, Doc's stuff, but I have, you know, sold this stuff over the years. I said, I don't want to say this, but I think it's, you know, to give you an idea, I think it's okay if you don't think I'm a fit. You know, it's okay. They're like, you know what? No, we want you to come back. We would have had the president talk to you, the owner talk to you, but he's sick right now. So we're going to ask you to come back when he's better. And, you know, me and the other manager have a way that we think we can get you in here. But me saying that was kind of a technique in sales that I learned, to say, you know what, it's okay if we don't fit. It's okay if we don't, if you don't want to work with me type thing. And it's almost like a reverse psychology thing. So I thought it was a very good interview. again, they're gonna ask me to come back. So hopefully, you know, I hear something within the next week, and that I can get back there to doing what I normally do. So thought I'd give you Caps an update there, because I know some of you have. I've told you that here and there. It looks wrong. Or must know they had the right guy. Again, that was the longest interview I've had of the handful of interviews I've had. And I think it's because the questions that they asked me, all I could go off is my experience, but I have 18 years of experience, right? And, you know, the one manager that I was having, that I thought I was only going to have an interview with, kept looking at his watch at the end there, but that's because we were taking so long, and he did have a lunch with a customer. Well, it's not congratulations yet, but we'll see how it goes. So when he said that's low, so what then? Again, he wanted to understand why our numbers were so low. But then if you have two people bidding on the same project and one wins, guess what? The other one's not going to get the numbers added to his yearly numbers. It's just that simple. So I can see there was that huge disconnect until I kind of brought up, okay, well, how much did she quote? Okay, what was her approval rate? Okay, so if we're quoting on the same thing, she wins and I don't, who's going to get the money in their pocket? And you just said you guys literally make it a race to the bottom. And I can't compete with those types of numbers where I was, you know? It sounds really, yeah, no, it does. He's got the COVID. Well, apparently he got back from Europe and said he had a chest infection of some sort. So he needed oxygen and such. It sounds like a workplace where the employees are deathly sick. Yeah. That reverse psychology. Yep. 100%. I feel that, you know, it has served me very well over the years doing that. Say, oh, no, it's not that we don't know. We just blah, 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 you know, and usually sometimes, and when I think about my years in the overhead door industry, it makes sense that I was not the first initial contact point. Rather, we were being shopped around at Creative Door, even at Assa Abloy and or Sims. Ultralight is the biggest door company, and when I saw their operations, man, it's crazy, you know. And they were asking me, so what were you doing? And I explained everything, and you know, I think they appreciated the level of honesty. But I said, you know, I'm honest because I have nothing to hide. That, you know, and my number one focus is, you know, the customers, and I don't care how I get there. And if there's issues, like how do you deal with problems, issues in the industry that could be very stressful, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, if there's issues that come up with, let's say, scheduling, product delay, wrong opening, blah, 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 I don't dwell on that. I just say, okay, what's the next step? A lot of technicians love to just freeze in that moment and say, oh, I can't do this. Okay, well, okay, I understand you can't do it now, but what is the next step? What do we need to do now to get this work done? You know, and he said, yeah, that's, a lot of people do get, you know, blinders and they just can't do that. And because I said, on top of being a salesman, I was also the project manager of my jobs. I was managing accounts. So, you know, he again got the whole shebang in terms of I knew what I was talking about. And I was pretty confident because there was no moment of me kind of going, well, you see the blah, 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 blah. You know, I don't think they expected that. So yeah, again, I hope something comes of it. And if they're, you know, if they're true to what they're saying, that they want me to meet the actual president, who actually has been in the door industry for 40 years now, I think. That's a good thing, because I've heard of his name before around the industry, and he's like one of the OG overhead door people there in the city here. Yeah, I think Triz, I froze in an interview. Maybe that's why I didn't get the last job. Well, I would like to think, again, if I know, like I know what I'd like to say that I know what I'm doing, you know, because at the very end, regardless of what industry, regardless of what product you're selling, what's going to shine through most is the customer service that you give, and the sale will just follow naturally. So, you know, a lot of people say that they're numbers folks, and I said this to them, you know, and they do have a commission-based salary there. So they have a base and they have commission, but they actually they tailor to whatever the individual wants. So I said, well, I don't care about commission. I understand there's unlimited potential to making that, but you know, I've been under the structure of high salary, low to no commission, and I'm okay with that. But we were talking about the whole competition thing there, and it could be cutthroat here. I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, my goal is to serve the customer. And if they don't want to talk to me, but they'll talk to someone else, and the company will get the sale. And I said this to him, and you said it yourself, it's not your customer, it's the company's customer. So then that's the whole drive, is to get the sale regardless of who does it. So he, you know, I caught him in those moments where he, you know, he didn't expect that answer from me. But I said, if I do the work, if I service the customer to the best of my ability, giving them their needs, telling them what they want to hear, necessarily, but also telling them what they don't want to hear in terms of spending money to repair stuff, but I'm being truthful and honest, the approvals will come naturally. So I've never been a numbers chaser. I've always just been someone who is just chasing the approval of the customer. One door opens, another opens. Great. Well, there's another one there, Robo. How you doing? Oh, you know, how goes the business? Oh, you know, up and down. just that's the corniest thing I've ever heard. You know, pretty up and down. Anyways, I've blabbed on enough here. So yeah, I feel positive about it. I do hope that we get some sort of traction on that. Other than that, I have another interview tomorrow. No, I have another interview tomorrow with a security company that they're looking for, again, another sales guy to do stuff. That one's commission based too. I'm not afraid of commission stuff, because again, if the work, like my initial interview with them said, okay, so I passed that interview. He wants to now meet with like the other management, just virtual though. I don't have to actually go to the site. Selling security. So of course I haven't done that, but I said, you know what? I have no experience in that, but just like anything that you're selling, it's about the product you're selling, but it's also about the customer service. He's like, you're 100% right. And he was kind of like the top dog sales that started it here. And he's just looking for more people to expand with. Triz, you don't mess around. What I have come to learn, Sam, is, and I told them this in an interview, I don't mess around. I would rather be 100% honest, not waste your time, not waste my time, but not say that I don't want to waste your time and my time. You know what I mean? So I have to get to the core of the customer's needs right away, and then give them what I can offer them, but not only offer them, but also be true to what I can offer them. So when I was doing, you know, in the last year here, trying to tell them to come to where I was, especially my customers that I've known, a lot of people go to them and say, oh no, when you call, we'll be there right away. We have 24-hour service, blah, blah, blah. I say, he's like, can you offer that, you know, Z? And I'm like, you know what, I'll be honest with you. When you call in, we will see what you need right away. If it's something that needs to be done, obviously within the next hour, 2 hours, we will make that happen. But if we're in a situation where all of our techs are busy or on a ladder, they can't get down, we will be truthful to you and communicate that to you. What I promise you 100% is we'll be honest and let you know what we're doing at the time that you're calling in. And you know, over the years, I see customers appreciate that more, because to those who sell the world to them in these meetings, they failed miserably. Whereas at least when I tell them we will do what we can at the time, I've always kept my word. You know, and I said, if operations can't give you the answer that you want, call me, and know that if it's coming from me, that is actually, you know, the truth. You know, I pride myself in building a very strong and truthful relationship with all my customers, you know, especially those who are repeat and who has been with me over the years, and all of the door companies I've been in. Man, hope you get the job. Me too. Thanks, Bruno. I appreciate that. Interesting that Popper is different stuff streaming in the game. Yeah. I remember something my grandma once told me. Honesty. Oh yeah, it is the best thing that you can do, is just be honest 100%. But first, let me take a selfie. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. We know we can't play that because I can get in trouble. Should be something your mother said too. Oh yeah, no, but it's being in where I have been over these years, you see that there are people who just get in over their head. And I can see why, though, that they're the biggest company, because not only they can go lower on pricing, but they have such a huge relationship not only with their suppliers, but logistically they are literally set up and they have stock. Obviously, when COVID hit, logistics wise was hard for everyone, but they were somewhat prepared, and now they have that with supply lines getting back in sort of to normality. He showed me the stock there and it blew my mind. I didn't realize how big their warehouse was. I know that they were always there, but I've never been there. I've been into the showroom, but never the warehouse, and my God, it's massive. Robert, Adam, Captain, how are you doing?
Captain on the bridge.
Morning, Captain's just popping in before I start work, so I can't stay. The new Prometheus seems so good I may have to change my underwear. And a uniform change already, Zell? How are you, Cap? Thank you so much for stopping by.
On the bridge.
It seems better than I hoped. Well, the surprise for me, actually, even though I was going to get the Prometheus regardless, was the Eagle, the Aquarius. You know, so we might end up getting that. Gonna get some Z catch you. Bruno, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. Again, Captains, if you're just joining us, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. That'll get the stream out, but also when this becomes a VOD, it will also recommend it as well. So that would be much appreciated, and I do appreciate to those who have already hit the like button, because I do notice a difference when the like button is hit when it comes to getting the streams out as compared to the videos as well. That's why people say it. I understand it now. That's why people say it. Clone 87. Captain, how are you?
Captain,
what ships were in the 10th anniversary bundle? So you had the TOS Enterprise, the NX, the KT Connie, the GAL, the Crossfield, the Intrepid, Odyssey, Defiant, the Donny Prize, and I'm missing one. Did I say the Annex, or I said the Annex already? What am I missing? I'm missing something there. There's one ship I'm missing in there. KT Connie, I said that. Stranger Worlds, Donny, the Connie, Sovereign. Captain 405, how are you?
Captain on the bridge.
All the Cannon ships are. Yep. You know, I don't have the TOS Enterprise. I should get that. It's nice to have. Yeah, Captain. Yeah, just like, what am I missing? Oh, gee, almost only the one of the more beautiful ships in Star Trek. I swear I bought it. It's great. I love it. The Burnham class. Oh. No, that, yeah. So that is still the #1 recommendation, hands down. It's my fave ship too. Yeah, that Savi is just, man, I remember just seeing that going, dang. I didn't even know I had to change my uniform. What's so special about the Eagle class? Well, it's a pilot, so it has pilot maneuvers. It's also, was it a command? Was it a command? It was command, right? Was it command? Starting to forget here. Seating. Yeah, it was a command, so pilot command. And with pilot getting the little boost that it did, and at least the it having command, you know, it's good. And also the trait on it has something to do with banking torp spreads. So if you're a torpedo captain, well, it sounds really, and I love my torps, so I think that's what they mean, how what Jonathan meant. It's one of his favorite ships there in the bundle, and I can see why. So that to me, it moved up in the list of ships that I want from the bundle. And I did say that I didn't have a connection to it, but having said that, I realized, wait, it is docked in the aft of the Audi. So there is that little nugget there. Ooh, Galaxy class. And it's Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc coming to see us. After this caps, we're going to do probably one more tune, and then we'll head off to do our daily there. So if you feel you need to get your daily done, let me know, and we can get that done in some pews. And then I'll end off with the Pendevers, as we normally do. Prior to there, oh, this was always the plan. Yeah, Mr. Bad Monkey, how are you? Welcome, Cap. I was planning on skipping the bundle and just getting the ships piecemeal. Adam the Six bumped it up, as it is on my list of ships to get. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Like I said, there are some people that want it now, right? Was no to now a yes. I love the compiler, but man, it's slow. You know, I found that when people were saying it was slow before I used it, I was like, man, this is going to be sluggish just like the J. I actually have it moving better than the J for how I build it. List. Look in the C store. It doesn't list. Here, hold on. Let me finish this one quickly. Let's get this one out there. There you go. So C store, ship bundles. Where's my 10th anniversary? Gonna show here? No. Where's the 10th? TOS. 30 seconds. Near. Nani? 12th. 11th. Where's the 10th? I know I was looking at that when I was doing those recommendation videos for them. Genesis. Oh? Like, I know it's individually. So if I go ships tier 6 and I go to the bottom. Oh wait, no, I can actually claim that. I go solve. Oh, nope. Oh, what is it named? Is it Miracle Worker? Oh no, Legend. Stupid. Right there. For me, it's listed. I haven't gotten it yet, but it's there. I'm awake so far. Day barely started. Nice. Zell, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
Risk to what? I'm in tune to go back to console. Back to. I'm on this, sir. How you doing?
Admiral, if you will come with me.
See, I'm telling. The bundle wasn't showing. Now, when the sale was there for the legendary, it was there for me. Setting. I might not listen up for. Oh yes. Special bundle. They don't. Yeah. Okay, and I do have them. I did what you did. Yeah, you just have to go legendary, and then it'll list all your ships that you have under legendary. And again, you gave us already a mirror Galax. I understand that Thomas wanted to redo that ship in the Cygnus skin, but man, this was, what was this, a Commander Intelligence and Universal Command. So other than that one being a full command, okay, yeah, great, but this is not a bad ship as well. So it's Commander Engineering Intel. So the shadows come over. Proceedings. Okay, let's get this done, and those who want to come, just let me know. And we'll do some of the pew-pews. Just some. I woke up, and you know what? I'll be honest. I wasn't nervous. Like I said, I do have a lot of confidence in what I bring to the table. I said, and I was being honest. I'm like, you know what? I'm not the smartest. If I don't know something, I will research it. I'll ask to get it done, because my goal is just to get, so no, my heart wasn't necessarily just was beating. I thought it would be, but you know what? And I think I have to test that to just experience and confidence in what I have done over the years. But I said, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but what I think the difference is I don't dwell on it. It's like, oh no, we all make mistakes. I just made a mistake earlier. So it's human nature. I want to see how someone works through it, and well, the truth is I deal with anxiety, so I don't know, maybe it's a bad habit. I know what you mean, Sam. I'd say I do have that too. There is while I'm driving, I replay things in my head. Situations of what if they ask this, what if they ask this, and sometimes it gets me all riled up that I can't see straight. But when it comes into the moments, I find that what takes over is what I know, if that makes sense. It's hard to it's like when I have meetings, when I have presentations, I don't prepare for them, to be honest. And my sales manager, oh my God, one time he hated that. He's like, okay, what's the plan? I'm like, what do you mean? We're going to go see this customer. What research did you do? Nothing. What do you mean you did nothing? Yeah, I know what I've known this customer for years. We have a presentation to do retrofits on their overhead doors, blah, blah, blah. Okay, where's your material? I'm like, well, it's right here. That's it? I'm like, yeah. Why so little? I'm like, I'm going there, because I know how they work. I know how to present to them. It's a short, sweet, but it's an impactful because of the recommendations we made, blah, blah, blah. And he was leading up to like, I'm there's no time here, and I wish we would have been able to sit down longer, but no, we have no choice. And after that meeting, he looked at me like, I'm sorry, you didn't prepare for them? Like, no. You talked about things that were not in your notes. I'm like, yeah. I can't do it that way. That's fine. We all do things differently. Just because I do something different that's not out of, in how you do, I don't think it's wrong. But I know the customer. I'm confident in my in what I'm going to do. Even though I don't plan for it, I just find that I work better that way when it's just off the top of my head. You over... Oh, whoops. They really dropped the ball on that. Imagine the ship that would be a sovereign. Any existing Starfleet that haven't gone. Yeah. You overthink. Oh, I definitely overthink. You know, that what sucks in the middle of setting up my compiler. Then my... Oh! I didn't save the log. Ouch, I'm sorry. I don't hit the save, right? Unless I'm at the end there myself, so I'm so sorry. Wish it had like an auto save feature. But no. It has features, alright. Features that we don't want. Okay, who needs their daily? Let me know. Are you the ones around me wanting to do the daily? We'll get that because we need to get that. I usually hit at the section, but so too bright. I'll do it. Okay, Zeke, come along with us. Get that, and then we'll just do the reputation for the Dilithium. For the Dilithium. Then we'll do something else, and then we're gonna go back to the compiler as well because that FAW build was a little I felt like I need to work on. Now again, the weapons aren't all the way max, but that doesn't really bother me. I work with what I got. I ain't doing no poopiter. I hate it when I overthink things. Like, yeah, I don't need, but we'll take the run. Let me set up. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna finish this up here, Becky. Just gonna finish this here quickly, cause we need the deal. The daily deal. But tomorrow, what was tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So that's probably going to be the most. So this this bundle is going to release next week, right? Is that kind of how they would do that? Either next Tuesday or Thursday, I would think. They wouldn't just release it tomorrow. It's just the blog that's being released tomorrow. Thursday. Is it this week? Okay. Oh, really? Thought they said Friday? Okay, I missed that. I missed that part. I think this Thursday. So it's okay, so the blog is coming out tomorrow. Then regardless, either Thursday or Friday, it's releasing. Gotcha. So by the weekend, we'll have at least one new ship log tomorrow, Wednesday. So Thursday, okay. Fair enough. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's also the premiere of Picard. Starships didn't affect the Dell exchange. AKA, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
It didn't? Oh yeah, that's right. We wanted to look at the exchange, huh? That's right. Look at that. I don't think it did move. I'm doing well, thank you. 5.4. I have to go check my VOD from yesterday, but or the previous nights, but I wonder what it was there. But it seems like it's stayed there. Like that's still a huge backlog, even though it has dropped literally 5 to 6 million. That is still a huge backlog. You don't want to, okay, feature. Feature. There you go. Holy jeez. What the? Jeez, you miss. Don't look and you miss a lot. Holy monkey. We got 2 shockwaves here. Who got the shockwave reference? Well, 539, I remember it. 11 mil. Yeah, geez. Seeker. Okay, so I believe Captain, you wanted to come with us, right? So I know Becky as well, and Zeke said first they're gonna come along with us. So throw an invite there to Becky, Zez, Capwit, and I have room for one more. Oh, did I miss anyone? I got room for one more who said that they wanted to come. Oh wait, Bob the Worm. Zez, yeah, that's right. Alternate. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, didn't I get you already? Zeke, right? Oh, shoot. Sorry. That's not... That was Zez. Sorry. 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 Sorry, Zez. I meant... Sorry. I meant to invite Zeke. Sorry, my bad. My apologies. I saw Z there and then... My bad. There you go. No, but editing... Sorry, I'm so sorry. It was I meant to invite Zeke. My bad. Let's go get this one out of the way. Get that done here. Carry on. My bad. And then after this, we'll go back to the compiler for a little bit and then end off with the Pendevers. So dumb. It always gets me. The Terrans will be here soon. Yeah, well. Seems like we're going to be stuck with the Terrans for another 2 years. They cannot get enough of the Terrans. Now Borg ones, I guess, yeah, definitely. All right, let's get this going. Here they come. Skavagon, she is. Bye. That was a weird bug we experienced the other night where you weren't able to advance the TFO because the Raskava was just unkillable feature. And it happened twice too, or 3 times. No, twice, because I said third time to change that. Okay, we have Jean-Luc there. Okay, we're good. This will be done in no time. Son of Imel. Sounds fair enough.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
That sounds fair. Look at that drift on that. Ooh. It's funny how I have a full power to engines and weapons on this build. Nice! I need to change the Miranda on this person, on this tune. Like, this is gonna be his ship. And he's gonna be in the con uniform. This is the fleet version too. I think they mentioned in the stream too that the brightness of the mercy powder shields is going to be fixed, change. Was it the mercy powder shields? I was making that bright animation. At 9 rifts already, jeez. I think it was a mercy powder shield, look at that. Yeah, it's a little bright. It's not too bad. Or maybe it was RSP. Oh.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system.
Two more. And the last one's right there. There we go.
Need to get those rifts under control.
It's the last one, of course. No, taken care of.
We've locked down the projectors. Now they're ours for good.
You still here, Grandma?
Grandma. In my language, grandma's Lola. Lola! You are here, Lola.
Are you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible. Give up already. Back in a bit. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Hull integrity below 75%.
You still here, Lola? What are you doing, Lola?
This is near projector Gamma.
Holy jeez.
The Enterprise is going for projector Alpha.
Grab this last one, hopefully.
Don't even try to catch me.
And done.
Well done. We sent the Terran.
GG. 180, 157. Terran. Theron. Ta-da. And you're at 38. Hopefully we can build you up to about 100k. To replenish the Dill ore. GG. Thank you, Caps. Ooh. Other than that unsightly loot there, that's a nice shot right there. You know, there were times before I started streaming that I would just literally look at my ships. Be in orbit on Earth and just start looking at them. Spin the camera around for minutes on end on each ship. Oh look, you have a bunch of baby V'gers. Dun dun dun. Be like so good. We have quite the fleet here. 2 baby V'gers. A prototype dreadnought. Look at that. Let's go. Who had that one? Oh, Becky! Nice! I haven't used that in ages. I know you already know, but the six. Anyways, hello and hope all. Mike, yes, how are you, Cap?
Captain on the bridge.
Yeah, so is that a game changer for you? Are you now gonna get the bundle? So Galaxy, what skin is the blue neon one? Of the baby V'ger? Is that Aegis? No? Okay. I wanted to pull it for a change. Couldn't decide what ship to fly. Nice. Yeah, you know, it is sometimes nice to just take out old ships, you know? Oh, Lucarii. Nice, there you go. Only popping for 2 T6. Yeah, which ones are you getting? I'd say the one that surprised me was the Eagle. So there's a little bit more reason to get that one, I think, for me. 1, because I don't have one. 2, it's canon. And 3, the trade sounds like it could be fun. Could be. Whether it works. Meh. Thank you. Let me switch here, get Triz. I'll get everyone back here. We are taking out still the baby V'ger. I like the Polaris version and the Nebula one. The Polaris version? What's that one? The Polaris. And the Nebi. So you have the Hydra, the Eagle, and the Sirius. Polaris. Tomorrow, nice Catwhip. At the top left. Oh, Hydra! The Hydra, sorry. You want the Hydra. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you know, did I not put in another... Sorry, one sec. I think I might have not put in an offer on this guy because he still has like 5. Yeah, I have not. Did I? No, I did not on him. So, how much was 3,000 Zen? At 500? 1.5. Can we push that to 4? 2? Oh yeah, we can. Look at that. We can definitely push that. And then 5 would be 2. 2.5. I think we can do that. So buy Zen. And I think that's the maximum. 1, 2, yeah, I can put on, and I still have 2.7. Woohoo! All right. Star Citizen, no. It's like Polaris, what? They could at least add Pike's hair to the sailor. I'm sure that we'll get that sometime. I'll get. And call Galactica just for giggles. You have the 6 Dreadnought. Me? No, I don't have it. I do not have it. Instance Soul System 1. I don't have it, and I don't really care for it. Now checking here, what was I supposed to do here? Maybe if I just go full beams. Let's see what full beams do. Or at least the... Because I'll come in with one dual beam back. I just want to see how this changes things a little bit for me. What, 203? Shield. Yeah. Make sure. Yeah. Okay. like the Eagle ship. It's a nice pilot ship. Yeah. No Twitch streaming for you. Bitter Ones, hello. How are you? I decided
Cabin on the
to
bridge.
no kissing. At least 2 times a week stream here on YouTube, because there are some of our fellow captains that don't go over to Twitch, and well, Twitch can be very noisy. Huh. I really want to see what this thing looks like with the Valkyrie shields. Triz, look at my aft. Look in my aft. What the fuck? What? Oh look, your Valkyrie. I'm in your aft. That. Yeah. All right. Look at that. We're you got some Valkyrie fighters there. So put a digital weapon in that boy. Bitter. Oh, Pak Toy. We'll be back to Twitch after to do Kakarot at the very least. So yeah, 2 times a week we'll be streaming here on YouTube to hang out with our YouTube captains as well. That's an aft right there. They like it in there. It's warm. I would think so. I didn't realize that changes the plasma animation there. That's cool. Huh. That's very cool. Now I feel left out. Get your ship. Get your ship. Baby V'gers, baby V'gers with a gal. Alright. Let's get everyone back here that we originally got. So we had Becky. Capwit, you're still in? We got Capwit. Who else is with us? Zeke, were you still in, sir? No, sure, yeah, okay. Oh no, we got you. Who else is with us? We got Becky. Zeke. Sure, I'll do some more. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got Zeke. And who else was the one that we had last time with us? Why am I forgetting? Oh, Olken. There you go. Sorry. Olken. There we go. Derp. Oh, you know what you could do? Let's try this out. Taking the baby V'gers to hell with honor. Not my Kirk on this Connie. Very small, yeah. How many baby V'gers we got going on here? Holy jeez. Oh my. Like I can barely zoom out. Like I like to try to get all the ship pieces in the pic, and this is literally maxing it out. I finally arrived, CJ. I'm hoping to bring back the Cave Alliance ship. Yeah, V'ger, Ball, and the tiny galaxy. Okay, let's try it to hell with honor here. Oh wait, did anyone else want to come along? We may need to cycle so we can include some others. I'm the one above behind you. Oh, there you go. Oh, right there. Game, have fun. Oh, no problem, Mike. No, we're good. Okay. Let's do to hell with honor. Build is not TFO ready. Couldn't upgrade the weapons. Oof. No one said J. Go. Get it. Go. No one said J. Not enough deal for upgrade. Ah, okay. Yeah, I just used the Phoenix upgrades I had for like ever. The legacy ones? What are they called them? The old ones? I can't redeem some. That was yes. No, you can't. Not here. And then when we go to Kakarot, guess what? You can't either. Ah. Oh, Max. Oh no, it's Tumblr. Hi, Tumblr. Here as we go. Holy jeez. Frodo with too many Saurons. He's in to YouTube slime devils. Actually, what I told Waldo was the reason why we're doing more streams here. One, I said I wanted to at the beginning of the year. And it was commented that, you know, that we should do more streams here. But it was also a good way to have discussion without all the fun noises we have there, or sounds we have there. Don't stare at the eye too long. You go blind. I know. It's literally like look at that. That is so cool. Again, the animation they did that. That's just killer. Let's go. Oh crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Get out of there.
The Mokai vessels are powering up their warp cores. Stop them.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? What? Them turrets said nope to you, sir. Baby V'ger went pop. Baby V'ger went boop. Man, these
Mokai vessel.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
what else is there? Oh, right there.
Rear shields failing. Right shields failing. Four shields failing.
Get out of here.
Hull integrity below 75%.
2, 1. To be honest, I like this one. It was more of a torp build. Even though that the torps don't fire as fast.
Jimpox sends his rapid togs to Barking. Do you fight as well? So, Jaula has some honor after all. Ever a warrior now.
Four shields failing.
Engage cloak and proceed to the target. Then, start breathing.
What is that animation? Why is that like snowflakes all over my ship?
5%.
All hands is moving high. Fire the weapon.
Shields have failed.
Jaula just over the rift with her Mycelium
Well, thank you.
Witnessing strange energy reaching from the area. The mycelial rift draws energy from the nearby reactor. Destroy it. Be advised. The reactors have a blast radius of 5 kilometers. Increase power and fire the weapon again.
I keep forgetting to use the second, sensor analysis
It's feeding the rift.
on targets.
The rift has been sealed. You have done well.
Target shields have failed. Left shield failing. 4 shields failing. Right shield
Oh.
failing.
Hard to keep track of where these guys are, how big the ship is. Jeez.
Must work. What game is Jaula playing now?
Ah!
Rear shield failing. Four shields failing.
The rift has been
Target
sealed.
shield has failed.
You have done well.
So ridiculous. Having all- oh, it's-
Success. Let our enemies tremble. For this
Go!
year too. Only attackers like you will use a lachi to fight their battles, Jaula. Dorso ga! Second to the bow backbone. Maximum force. We need to close this rift before we can pursue Jaula. What? The rift failed to close. Something is keeping it open.
Target shields have failed.
Something big is emerging from the last rift. That gigantic Galaxy Walker is keeping the rift open. Destroy it!
Holy jeez, light show.
Seal the last rift. Well done.
There we go, GG.
Attention!
Doo-doo-doo. Yes, I'm taking selfies. GG. That was good. Triz, it's those. You make the most noises, Triz. What? What are you talking about? Triz, the music might. Oh, really? Oh, that's well, we haven't been removed yet, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, if anything, we just have to edit it out, I guess. I mean, we're playing a game. It's not like, because usually what I've seen happen is people literally get shut down. But first, indeed, let me take a selfie. Here, why don't you go into the place where I was, in the middle there, so I can get you in there. Got 30 seconds to move, so let's do this. The other two can stay there, and then I'll just sort of be right here. 20 seconds. Spencer got caught by strike while flying sector space. Oh. Well, that's awesome. It just... move myself in there, I mean, I got it. I got it. I left kind of shame not get galaxy scale. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That was interesting to do that with a bunch of baby V'gers in one galaxy. Strike by a Ferengi. Well, I'll find out when we end this stream, and we're still streaming, so we weren't really kicked out. I don't see a message here in the dashboard. See, yeah, no, not yet. Not yet. Back up piloting school. I died a lot. Oof, yeah, it's those turrets. Those things just they hit stupidly. They hit very stupidly. All right, we could. Oh, geez, why is it so? There you go. See, I can't zoom out anymore. Holy jeez, Beeger. Beeger, it's the Beeger. Let's do one more. Does anyone want to be cycled in for the pews? Before we carry on, we got a couple left in us. We got a couple left before we do our Pandevers. But the main purposes of, again, streaming here on YouTube is to be able to discuss kind of the news. I can if you want. Sure. So we'll cycle out. I come in my Razor. Sure. So Scott, do I have you and my friends left? So hopefully, Caps, you don't mind if we cycle some others in, so they can join us for Dipupios. Let's see here. Scott. What's your @ handle there, Scott? And also Clone87. All right, okay, perfect. Thank you, Becky. Appreciate that. I do that respectfully, of course. Add friend. Good night. Get it for work. Okay, well, Captain 405, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate that. Have a good night.
Live long and prosper.
So it's KURITA at Wolva10. There you go. Let's add as a friend. Holy explosions. Do I have to change maps? I didn't have to do it the last couple of nights. Upiter, no, we're not doing Upiter exotic. I swear I heard some. No, I'm not even gonna read the rest of that. No, Mr. Elf. Any good mine layer, like ship, like what do you call it? The Yajurita, whatever that is. That one has like a 5 aft weapons there. Did you get my friend invite there, Scott? I might have to change to sector space. Space toilet? Oh dear lord. But in the meantime, let's get clones in there. So is that your @ handle there, clone? At STRIDERHIEN. Yep, got it. Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm already friends with you? Oh. Oops. Oh, you're already there. Ha! Sorry. Touching on something you talked about earlier, what's grandma in Spanish. If you know, if you're doing, I'm gonna teach you a word. Lola. Lola. It's not a wave. I go poof. Lola. Okay, so we'll cycle in. Okay, if hope you don't mind, we're going to cycle in there CJ2 as well, I believe. We did 2 pews together. So we'll get in clone. And then we'll get in CJ. And I believe, where is, hold on, I think I have to go to, oh, Wolva, there you are. There you are. Scott. I don't mind. Thanks for the run. Thank you, Olkin. Appreciate it. At least my dialect. Oh. Abuelita? Abuelita? Is that how you say it? Abuelita? So, we got Captain Whitstill, we got Scott now, we have Zeke and CJ. Who were we missing? Oh, Clone, sorry. Cap Whip, hope you don't mind, we're gonna switch out to get in Wolva here. Oh, not Wolva, CJ, Wolva. What was it that was going? CJ. Clone. Strider. There you go. That's who I want to go. Or clone. Clone. Where are you? Clone 87. There you go. Jeez. Jeez. I'm alright. I'm gonna go take off. Have a good night. Puck Dory, thank you so much for stopping by here. Appreciate it. Have a good one. I know. No, I did not. I did. No. No, I did not. Oh my dear Lord, what's going on here? What? There's just so much going on here. I don't. And we got toilet. No toileto. Which is what letter comes after I in the alphabet? I don't want to say. No. They riding you. Not gonna say. Nope. Not gonna say. Not gonna say. Oh God, go.
Engage.
I saw that. No. Get out, get away. Ah. You prefer...
The situation is grim.
Why would you ask me that? Oh my God. None. How's that? No. How about no?
Scanning the nanite transformer.
Ship is under attack.
Done. Additional data is available.
Target shields have failed.
Go, 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 go.
Has failed.
A probe is closing in on the transformer. Destroy it.
Core shields failing. Rear shield failing. Right shield failing. Left shield failing. Target shield has failed.
Oh, jeez. My poor tiny galaxy.
Sensors confirm that the transport conduit has been destroyed.
God, no, no.
Scans of the starbase are
You got nightmare coming when you get back. Oh God,
set in a way
they heard your creatures. They're coming. Darth, how's it going?
Captain on the bridge.
That's this one. Sorry, so Triz, your main thoughts on the bundle now that the stats are out? Darth, so I'm not gonna get the bundle. What changed in terms of the what you call it? For the ships, what was a surprise to me was the Eagle, so the Aquarius. My poor none wasn't an option. Elf is bringing the probes. Oh God. So the Hestia was a surprise in what it got because of just what I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. And the Eagle was a more pleasant surprise. Definitely, I'm not super impressed with the Galax, even though the Galax is one of the ships that I want to be impressed with. I'm not. Nebula seems cool enough that, yeah, that definitely still something we pick up. So out of the bundle, definitely I'd rank it the Prometheus, the Eagle, Monitor, and then the Sirius. But the two ships, even the sticks that they added there, is nothing that I'm interested in. Is the problem? Yeah, definitely. Because, and also the traits was what was selling the Eagle to me, and I think that's kind of what they were banking on. Them putting in the sticks was, I believe, like a desperate type of move there, regardless. So don't call you Shirley. Minnie can miss people. Stewie. Hi, Stewie. How are you?
Captain on the bridge.
The reason I'm getting the phase call. I mean, you can still get that just for the. What in the monkey is this? Holy jeez! Why? Why? Oh my God! What? Oh my dear Lord! Why? Oh. That is disturbing beyond disturbing. My dear Lord. Oh, that's right. You can use that on any... Wait, no. You can use that on any ship? Digitizes anything? Kind of a... Oh my God. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're just... Only reason I'm getting Eagle Phase. Yeah, you can get the Quantum Phase from an episode. Very, very... Like for free too. I'll get on sale and I mean 50% over. Yeah. Doing okay though, sweet. Thank you for asking. Jenny and jealous. Choose. No, don't go. The galaxies must stick together. Strength in numbers. Don't go. Oh my dear God. Okay, it's getting a little. Let's do our last one here. Let's do our last one here. Just because we can have a lot of targets here, and see. I want to see how this lasts there and defense. One thing equals better. And an Excelsior showed up. So this new pack worth it? I think you already have the sticks, right, Stewie?
Listen up. The war has
Like, I feel that it's not as strong. It's definitely not as strong as the 12th anniversary. I feel right now, but if you don't have any of the ships and you take the cost of the sale price of 13,125, these things will cost 1,800 something Zen each. That doesn't even include the fluff that they put in there. Yeah, so I thought you had that. So yeah, I'm hesitant to say it's worth it. I'm not getting the bundle. Okay, do you want to activate? My pet thing doesn't want to activate. Come on, activate. I can see you wanting to activate. There you go. You want to learn something crazy? I've never bought a pack ever. Oh, really? For that. Yes, that's a good point. For those who don't have any, like, since a lot of us, or the majority of us, have the 10th anniversary, I just feel like it didn't really add it doesn't add value having that. Even if they add the sticks, that's a ship I don't really necessarily want to either. So, but definitely the 3 C-Store ships of the 4 is getting my attention. But that's more for not even performance, but for cosmetic. The trait from the Eagle, though, is more of a performance thing that it sounds interesting. Whether it actually stacks a bunch of torp spreads for you, that's yet to be seen from how I'm understanding that trait. I might get the full bundle or the ship slots and extra stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of. I'd love to get Beverly as a buff, but that's not a seller for me. More ship added. Someone kept, no, it's not someone. There was a bunch of people saying that in the comments, and I was like, it'd be nice, but I don't think there'd be another ship. And yeah, there's no other ship that they're gonna add. I know that's stashing up on EC time now. There you go, Zen. There was just a space in the tweet. Yeah, well, again, the sticks wasn't supposed to be there originally, right? There was spaces there, definitely. And, you know, that's a good sort of observation to make. And if they can obviously add a ship if they wanted to, if they really, really wanted to. But I think putting the sticks in there made more thematic sense. I mean, they could have easily just replaced the crossfield, right? But they didn't, so I think kudos to them for just adding it and not increasing the price too as well. I'm Zenport. Stewie, you said you had so much Zen because you haven't been using it. They're adding a warp ground kit. Yeah, keys. 13 keys, 13 ultimate tech upgrades, I think is what they said. 6 ship slots, the 3 exclusive to the bundle, Beverly, the kit module, the EV suit, Terran skins that are exclusive, of course, to those ships there. Technically, the T6 coupon fits as the empty space option is open. See, there you go then. I have 46 Zen. Gotta keep the paperwork up. Not gonna lie, I liked this better when this had torps on it. Looks weird. skinny little beams coming from the tips of it.
Four shields failing.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
Keep getting in there.
Target's shields have failed. Hull
Navigation
integrity
ship
below
is launching.
75%.
Give them cover.
Amateurs, I'm a doctor, not an accountant. Plan until I hit them in the face with a planetoid. I got 20k then for the bundle. Free T6 coupons I'll be getting. Try Cobalt console. Oh, nice! Yes, the Appalachia, the T6 Steam Runner. It's a great console. I like it. So the question still stands: is feedback pulse?
Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
Sadly, Stewie, no. Sorry. It is no longer the meta.
Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep fighting.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Sorry to disappoint, sir. There we go.
Lafayette here, requesting assistance.
NPCs are nasty with it too. That is true though. I wish we can get their feedback pulse. What is theirs, level 10 or something? Frick. It feels like as soon as they turn that on.
Target's shields have failed. Right shield's failing.
Satch. You can still use it if you want to for theme and fun. Has to be about fun first and foremost.
Four shields failing.
Where'd you go?
Roosevelt is in need of aid. Can you draw off some of those enemy ships?
Four shields failing.
Get in that grab well.
Hull integrity below 75%. Four shields failing.
No, where are you going? Fire. Ah. Ooh. GG. It's not that hard to fly a sphere. Just saying. Just saying. Why can't our shield last long as NPCs too? I know. And here I finally got the traits and causes. According to a lot of people, shields are fine as they're so suck. But Cryptic said they're not done with shield revamp. Oh, I missed that part. I mean, I don't mind the immunity that they put on, you know, for Mercy Powder shields and or RSP. Get back to smaller ships. So many jumbo ships in game now. I mean, I don't normally fly big ships, and this is just something for fun, you know, because we worked Oh, I keep saying we worked hard for the beams, but we did the episode Fujiwara, which is like an hour each, to get these weapons. So we just kind of want to have a little more fun on it. That's all. Just a little bit more fun. Exotic, I'm going to look out for that if I do get actually copyrighted for strike for that. That'll suck if I do. Excelsior being around these days. Someone's already figured out how to have reverse shield going 100% of the time. I mean, if you extend it with the fabrication officer, right, that feels like it is already on 100% of the time. GG, thank you so much, Caps, for that. Gonna do my Pendevers, but one last shelfie in our before I head out to do Pendevers. Fine, bring anything you want. Let's go. Let's make it ridiculous. Let's go. Make it utterly ridiculous. Jeez, that's... that's ridiculous. What are you doing, Mr. Elf? Shelfie NRJs, bring whatever you'd like. Should we actually line up for this one? Up to you, Caps. We have 3 ships here aimed this way. You know, yeah, no, let's line up here. Let's have the planet behind us because I always love that shot. Oh my god, the lobster. We got the lobster. We got the lobster. Oh, you always make me jealous whenever you bring that out, Mr. Elf. I want the supersized Benji. Who ordered a shellfish? That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. We have another ship there. There you go. Get in that. There you go. Back that up. Back that app up. There we go. Oh! I thought it was already facing forward. Could make it ridiculous. That's true. You say you're jealous of vengeance. Yeah, because that's the bugged skin. Sup, Bloomer? Parallax, sir, how you doing?
Admiral, if you will come with me.
Caps, again, thank you for the pews. I appreciate it. Set off your abilities. Let's go. Set them off. Go crazy. Go nuts with all the visuals. Oh God. just blind everyone. Already, I just got here. Oh wow, we've been on here. It's kind of the normal time we start, you know, finishing off the stream. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go on Twitch still. We're still gonna go to Twitch. Lame, I'm sorry. That was fun. Good job, Caps, thank you. So restore shields ground, oh god. Defeat anthropods and harvest material space. So we're still going to be using this thing. Alright, let's go to the... what you call it? Blind man tails. There you go. Get the anthropods out of the way. What a boomer? 100%. 100%. Oh, Missy. Hi, Missy. Oh, Missy. Sorry, rabbits are right behind me. trying to climb the cage to get some attention. I think is what they do. Right. So since we're doing this, so Picard is coming out, and I believe showing it on Thursdays, correct? If I'm not mistaken. Jump in the pot for some. No, we don't want them to jump in the pot. Yes. Okay, so I asked that because what may end up happening is there might be the Thursday night that we don't stream to watch it, and because I do want to continue on doing the reviews for those, because those are fun to actually talk about. I never realized how much fun it is to do like reviews on shows. It's not the most popular thing on the YouTube channel here, but it's fun to talk about. And we have had some subscribers over the years from other reviews that we've done. So with that starting up, we may take that Thursday off to watch that and then work on the video after. You could do reviews of Love Island? What is that, the one I think it is, where they just put a bunch of bachelors and a single people on an island? Okay, that's done. What? It's popular? This I can't. And harvest material in space, so we can go to Step Between the Stars and do Japori twice with like middle-aged women. Is it middle-aged? I can't watch more than 10 seconds of it myself. You want me to do a review on it? I mean, I find that what those shows do is definitely bring out... Look how it glows here in Sector Space. Wow, that's pretty cool looking. It's when the camera is on, you can tell that's not how they really act. I mean, I guess that's true with all reality shows, and that's why I don't really watch them. It's almost cringe to me. Is 19 middle age referring to who is popular? Oh, who is popular with? The ship is very photogenic with a lot of the shield. Yeah, it is actually. And, you know, again, the animation, the plasma animation, the lightning animation, whatever that is, the devs did a real good job. Again, I'll say it again. It's out of left field. I hear Triz likes it. No. No. Do you only expect to live till 38? Me? I'm past that. He's like a middle-aged... What? How am I... What? Nani? Nani? Nani, nani, nani? Boomer lady. Oh my god. Negatory. Yeah, we gotta do this twice.
Nice to see someone else who answers distress calls.
It's the Enterprise!
Don't let them promote you. Don't let them transfer you. Don't let them do anything
Oops.
that takes you off the bridge of that ship, because while you're there, you can make a difference.
There is that too. Oh wait, oh no, no. Where's that? Nope. Hit the wrong key, and then he died fighting a bridge. Goo.
Ship is under attack.
Yeah, thinking about that bundle again, that's that Galax is just so... that one's underwhelming. Which is a shame because it feels like they still have yet to give me the galaxy that I saw from the last episode there, TNG. All good things. It literally fired a lance 6 times and destroyed 2 ships. Yet the lance that comes with it now can't hit the side of a starbase. My compiler name is the concentrator. Captain Wood, thank you so much for joining us and for coming along here and for the pews. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Live long and prosper.
Oh, bling bling. Get this last one here. Holy jeez. Then we'll head off to Zed and do the shield thingy. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. Done. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh, I didn't realize the Borg bits were on there. I don't want the Borg bits on there. I mean, thematically it would work, but okay. Zetter. Let's go to Zetter. Turn this on. I think that is pretty much ready to go. Turn it on. Head over to Nukara. Where's that? Spin the wheel. Bam. See first here, dashboard. I'm convinced that the only reason Stowe hasn't died is... Oh yeah, no, that's 100% the reason. There's no competition. There's just no competition. And someone made a comment that I didn't even think of where they would say CBS or Paramount wouldn't give out anyone or another company the rights to do another MMO. Which made sense. Would they, I mean, it's up to them what they want to do, but... So Stowe... That's what I kept saying. I don't want, you know... I was afraid Stowe could mess all this relationship with Stowe, you know, with Star Trek up, but... Okay, where's my shieldy thingy? Use that. And head to Charlie. Head to Charlie. Close there. Oh shoot, not what I want. Edits. Okay, good, perfect. We're good. The others the good.
Enemy targets on sensors.
It's hard. So, yeah, I think, you know, even with the other games, other timelines, with the fleet commands, it's not going to be something that can ever compete with Stowe. I could be wrong, but
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
having another MMO, a Star Trek MMO out there, I think the difference would be, if it was to happen, you would see some healthy competition and Stowe trying to keep up. That was an easy Pandever. Alright, that should be it. Quick and easy Pandevers done. See? Just like that. I don't think they could be bothered in the situation. No. Well, the next stow would definitely be on, you know, would have to concentrate not only on the ships, obviously, but exploration. I'd like to see something. This had something, a semblance of that, like the random planets that you go to. But once you've done them, you can't do the mission necessarily again. So that's kind of stupid. Oof, that's a beautiful. Oh look, it's the Aquarius. Ah! In the aft, it's canon. I mean, that's why we are probably going to be getting the Eagle. Come on, get straight there. Oh, close enough. Let's do this. Better to just make it a side shot than trying to get it straight on. Ooh, look at that. How do we do that? Ooh. Like that shot. Saying they don't have the time to work on things. We won game. What else would be more important? Their schedule of what they know could get the money in game. Which is the ships. Action post, right? Another shelfie right there. Look at that. So, captains, again, before we head out, thank you so much for hanging out with us here tonight for our early discussion. Thank you for checking out those videos that we were doing there. If you haven't, do so. We felt that it was a great opportunity to just stream here on YouTube to discuss the full release of the bundle. And as of right now, I'm not going to get the bundle. I don't think there's anything that they could add there that, nor that they would add in the blog tomorrow or in this bundle in general. But the ships that are piquing the interest there, definitely the Prometheus, the Eagle now, and the Monitor. I can almost rule out, at least for now, the Cygnus, but it'll be in the Zen store, so that is a good thing. Game dropped. It did. Explore. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's gone. So it's just so weird. So I would like them to add something in the game that isn't a Terran. Well, I don't know what these next 2 years hold for us here, Exotic, but the last scene there in Fujiwara, it seems like we're still going to get more Terran. I hope it's just more Borg, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, that's unfortunately what it sounds like is going to happen. You know, just more Borg. But, you know, they're going to go where the money is. Definitely 100%. There's no doubt that that's what they're going to be doing. So, but again, Caps, thank you so much. We're going to go back to Twitch here. You're more than welcome to join us there. We're going to be streaming Kakarot. Continuing on with the Boo Saga. We might be finishing it tonight. Who knows? And then start the first part of the DLCs 1 and 2 with Whis and Beerus. We'll see how that goes. Before closing off, Captains, do a huge favor. Hit that like button if you haven't yet already, so that it helps get the VOD out there to the YouTube's algorithm. The Borg do need a rework. They do, and hopefully we see that. And maybe a Borg ship other than the Borg Juggernaut. So, again, I'll say this, good on Cryptic for putting on another ship there, but you can tell it was a panic move. They knew that it was a flop. And they say, all right, Kale picked up on it and contacted all of them. Said, hey, we got to do this. Sure, throwing a ship there, that works. So, anyways, Captains, good night. Again, thank you so much. I can't say thank you enough for supporting us here on the YouTube bridge, and also, of course, the Twitch, which is where we're heading now. Again, you're more than welcome to join us there. Play a little bit of Kakarot before we head off to bed. So, with that, I say take care. I love you all. Give your crew members a hug for me. And we will leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.